Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is me, Duke CT, and well, look at these in my hand here. Two horrible films. In fact, two horrible Kurt Angle films. And, well, I'm going to leave this question out for you. Before I get into this main part of the video, I want to ask you, the people, which of these films should I review for my Halloween Spectacular? Which is going to be my first Halloween review next month after my New York Comic-Con. I'm going to New York Comic-Con. I'm going to start doing a Halloween review. Now, I want to see which one. I will ask you guys, leave your thoughts in the comments. What other thoughts on my video? Because I really want to do something really nice for you. This is my my first Halloween review, and I want to do something nice for you. Which one should I review? Which one? River of Darkness or Kurt Angle Endgame, where he dresses up as a giant clown? And I am not kidding about that. So, which one? You have Kevin Nash as a zombie or Kurt Angle in a clown outfit? Which one do you want? So, that out of the way. Yes, I don't care about these things. They only cost like $15 at Amazon. They're, you know what, terrible movies. Anyway, WWE. This is going to be a little WWE rant here. And I want to ask you guys a question here. I already talked about this on my podcast, Duke CT Lounge. If you haven't listened to it live, how dare you? It's on Friday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I talk shoe. How dare you not listen? And yes, I will plug stuff on my stuff I do on my channel because it's my channel. Damn it. Anyway, this whole Night of Champions fiascos got me thinking. And on top of that, the whole SummerSlam buy rates, it really got me thinking. Who is the draw in the WWE right now? I'm asking you guys. I'm serious because, quite honestly, if you look at the numbers, CM Punk isn't a draw. Daniel Bryan isn't a draw. And that's not being mean, and that's not being harsh or anything else. You might look at the live chant. Oh, they're chanting yes, and they're chanting CM Punk, but they are not getting the pay-per-view buy rates. They're not doing everything else, and this is the problem. In fact, you can just argue that Randy Orton isn't a draw, or John Cena isn't a draw that much. I mean, let's be real. If Cena and Orton were draws, major draws for the WWE, like say how Austin, Rock, or all the other guys are, the WWE would not have to bring in The Rock. They would not have to bring in Brock Lesnar. They wouldn't have to bring in these guys because they would say, we got our guys, we're drawing on our own. And this is a problem. And this is something the WWE has been really negligent on. They have no real major stars anymore. They don't have a big multi-cost star. They say maybe Daniel Bryan could be that. I love Daniel Bryan. I like what he does, but I don't think he is. I don't see him being that next big star, that next big guy who's going to leap the WWE to the next stratosphere. It's sad, but it's true. He's not. Same for Randy Orton. The dude is 33 and he's been, what, champion like multiple times, and dude still can't get over? What the hell? I mean, still can't be a draw? I don't know what's going on here. I really don't. This just really bothers me that the WWE, these main guys right now, because Cena and we all know Cena ain't gonna be here forever. We know that Orton is not gonna be here forever. Who's gonna be the next big guy to step up for the WWE? Because let's be real, Punk is not gonna be there for quite long or a while. You're not gonna have I don't think Daniel Bryan is that next big guy. People say, well, how about Dolph Ziggler or Kofi Kingston? they have been damaged beyond repair. They're not going to be that next main event star. I'm sorry, they've been beaten down to the mid-card, jobbed out, made to be less important. And it's their fault. And it's been that way for a very long while. And the WWE has basically sabotaged themselves. And I know people might think this is hating. I look at TNA, they've done the same damn thing. And they have shot themselves in the foot so many damn times that they have to rely on AJ Styles, who honestly should be basically on the trial of his career. They shot themselves in the foot following the same damn storylines of the whole evil boss thing. I like the whole idea with Dixie Carter and the whole Civil War, AJ Styles, what have you. But to me, I'm like, I'm tired of this stuff. I'm tired of evil boss story. I'm tired of Aces and Eights. I'm tired of the same thing with Triple H and Stephanie being what's good for business, basically having a redux version of the McMahon Helge era, except DX has been replaced with the emotionless Shield and a very bland Randy Orton. Seriously, he's just bland. And all they're missing is, WWE, I think News actually points out, all they're missing is the huge Stephanie and Triple H type build, the type things right there next to the Titantron, those two faces right there. It's just the same thing. Wrestling has been in the same position for the past 10, 15, 20 years. The wrestling has been talking in the same storylines over and over and over and over again. It's the same stuff. And I know people might label me as a hater or somewhat ignorant, but look, the fans were so pissed off at Night of Champions, and I know some people, and I'm at that same boat too, you know what, maybe they shouldn't have got a refund, but they were pissed off enough that they saw it and they say, screw this, we're tired of the same type of stupid finish. They knew that was going to come, but they're like, you know what? We're done. We don't want to have this on our pay-per-views. We don't want to have this type of stuff on our pay-per-views. We went through this in WCW 2000. We don't want to see this crap again. That's the thing I think it's been missing. I think this is the reason why people were getting that refund, because they saw a bland pay-per-view, and they saw that last minute of a ref doing this quick count, and then bam, just you know what? They're pissed off. They're not Daniel Bryan fans or what have you. They're just saying, you know what, we're done. We don't really think about that. I would love to hear the wrestling fans. I want to get the discussion going. What about if there were wrestling fans who are just you know what, I'm tired of the same stuff. We're tired of these quick finishes. We're tired of the evil boss. We're tired of the bosses not really getting any type of comeuppance. Because, let's be honest here. What's the real end game here? What's the real end game? Because the WWE Championship is not really the main the main thing is Triple H. I'm talking to WWE. That's the main angle here, Triple H. And if Triple H is that main thing, Dan Bryan beats him, what happens then? He's going to lose his job as COO or to me, the perfect ending for this whole thing. I hope TNA does this too. Is just say, screw all you authority figures. Just saying goodbye to all of you. The board of directors say, we're done with you. And we are going to have ourselves a championship committee. To me, that would be perfect. The WWE has a championship committee filled with legends or what have you. And the person who is going to be the mouthpiece of this thing would be Dusty Rhodes. How's that for you? Guy gets not that big show. Heard mostly about this corporate thing. They're he's the new championship committee. Comes out every 3 or 4 months. All the major events. He's basically Jack Tunney. And you have the shows basically be about the wrestlers again, not the general managers, not the corporate guys, what have you. Which, by the way, right now, the general managers look completely and utterly superfluous. What's the point with them? What's the point? We all know they all answer to Triple H and Stephanie. They're the one running the show. They have no real power. Am I missing something here? Or else maybe I'm just going crazy. Or what have you. Anyway. Duke CT here. Peace and love. Comment, rate, subscribe, whatever. I want to hear your comments. Also, you know, hell, I'll find a way to, if you have a video response to this, I know YouTube doesn't have it, just, I'll find it or whatever. Anyway, I want someone to at least comment with this. I want someone to give me a good debate about this in the comments or whatever, because let's be real here, it just screams to me, the whole storyline screaming to me. It reminds me of how when WCW's dying days where championships don't matter, this the main focal point is Triple H. I'm sorry, but Triple H, God love him, he has done, he's trying to do a lot of good things for the WWE. I don't think he's the real big I don't think that this is really, like, well, good for business. I don't think it is. I don't think just doing the storyline, basically making the match completely null and void, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work, and that's going to be the problem. I'm sorry. I just, this is what I feel right now, the WWE right now. It just seems to me that I know a lot of people are pissed off at the people who ask for refunds. They're upset at them, but we gotta look at the WWE, because when you look at this, you feel like the storyline is just going to be, again, paced off into another direction. They just keep holding off, and to me, I feel that there is not going to be any true and good ending. Because God forbid Vince comes down and becomes a face, which is to me stupid, which it will happen, by the way. Vince McMahon will come down and be a face, and Triple H will be a villain all along, which would just be really stupid. And it'll just be right back to where it was. It'll be just right back to where it's the status quo. The status quo will still be the same. And God, when Cena comes back, the status quo will be even more the same, as he will take place Daniel Bryan. Because John Cena, when you love him or hate him, he's the main draw of the WWE, and he will be until he retires. So I want someone to debate me about this. I want someone to come in, rate me down, comment, just sit there, tell me why I'm wrong about this. Where am I wrong? Because right now, it's this problem with the WWE. It's just this whole Night of Champions refund thing. That, to me, right there, shows me that there's a lot of discontent with the WWE fans. It shows me that there's a lot of discontent with the IWC and with the WWE. I see that because people, I mean, I never heard about this before. I mean, let's be real. Have you ever heard about this before? Have you ever sat there and someone actually gone and saying, I want a refund about this, and multiple people got their refunds? I never heard about this before. Maybe I'm wrong, but I never, ever, ever heard about people getting refunds like that. I know TNA had that whole Jeff Hardy thing. TNA had gave 6 months of free TNA broadcasting, TNA, for that TNA video vault or what have you they have. 6 months free, but I never ever heard someone, even at TNA's worst pay-per-view, ask for a refund. I never heard this back in WWE, even the worst of the worst, never heard they asking for a refund. I never heard WCW, maybe they happened in WCW a couple of times, but I never heard this before in my, right now, unless someone can give me a link, is that I have never heard a WWE ever having a refund about this. Anyway, I've done my little rant here. This is Duke CT here. Peace and love. Don't worry, people. My Total Divas review will hopefully be done this week. I'm writing the script and I'm rewatching the show. for you people, and I'm only doing the pilot episode because I am not sitting down to like the next 5 or 6 episodes for y'all. The pilot episode, that's it. Screw everything else. I am not gonna watch that full show. Anyway, catch y'all later. Peace.